Mary, let me ask you this now. We talk about that. If I feel like if we asked like AI, that super smart AI, like not the robot one that's in your house cleaning or like taking care of your, your assistant, but the one that's like, how do we save the earth? Like, how do we keep the earth healthy? I think it will give us answers that we already know. That we don't need AI to tell us that all the fast food and all the shit that we eat is like that is not helping our percentages of these illnesses, even though it can help us solve those illnesses. There's like such a baseline authentic human experience that we're ignoring based on the capitalism that's around us, the marketing that's around us. I hope that the AI, technologies can also like melt that layer of bullshit, because that layer of bullshit has been here my whole life. I've seen it the moment I came in. I realized, because I grew up like very eating healthy foods, and like looking at the ingredients of things. Like I can't believe that not everybody has that wisdom that was passed to them. But I feel like with the AI and these things, like if you just say like, this is what I ate this week, help me.
But also a lot of it's also like their food deserts, right? Depending on like socioeconomic, like people that like can't afford like healthy
But
foods
shouldn't that
and
be
stuff
something
like
that should be affordable for
Look,
like the general?
and that's 100%. That's like a big thing that like It's like I'm a believer that like in this country, and this goes back to like AI. I've been in so many, basically every state, every city in this country. And when you go outside of certain, in the Midwest and South, there's so many towns that had 75,000 people. Now they have 15,000.
Why is that?
Factory left,
Oh,
manufacturing.
like
They
Detroit,
went to
things like that.
Mexico, Indonesia, whatever it may be. They have education, drug problems, whatever it is, fentanyl. Guess what? It's like now with AI, innovation coming back to the US, innovation centers being taught in school. What I'm trying, it's like, this is almost like, I view it as like a renaissance that's going to be happening in the United States that AI is really driving. Because again, it goes back to like, first time in 30 years, US is ahead of China.
Right.
And it even goes back to like, here, the biggest reason like I'm a supporter of like what you guys do is like, you built this out of your basement, hand to hand, Brooklyn based, like everything's kind of like rolled up the sleeves type thing, innovation out of the box. That, and to me, like that, you do like American Dream, like that's like the whole concept of like American, in terms of, that's why I relate a lot to like what you do here and the brand that you've built, and just to be a part of it.
Well, it's legendary. I mean, just continue on that thing you're saying, the American dream. I think it is the American dream. I think I have lived the American dream, like to coming from nothing and been able to be successful. I also think that the fear of the fear that we all grew up with the American dream. Like we grew up with that concept, but I think we also grew up with the Matrix and Terminator. And I think that did a lot mentally to us. I remember there was one movie with Johnny Depp where he dies and like his essence goes into like the fields and it's in like the food and stuff. That I see, like I don't think that we've seen for Mr. Rogers. I think he was a beacon of light to us. He showed us that you can have a show and not.
Mr. Rogers is the man, dude.
He was a man. He showed us that you can have a show content based and have nothing negative in it. Okay, great. He showed us the way, and then other people were able to copy that. And even now you have Daniel Tiger. I don't think that we've seen the Terminator, we've seen the Matrix. We understand when shit goes wrong. But I don't think that somebody has made the movie to give us the imagination to understand that things can go right and that we can guide it to the right thing, by using technology for good, for the whole, like the whole earth, not just like America. It's not just an American dream. It's like the dream of the whole entire earth is to take care of our mother earth, so that our mother earth can take care of us. And now if we have more power, more technology, those with more is expected, you know what I mean?
Totally.
So like now we have to lock in on like, okay, when I go to the Amazon thing, like we had to pick up some food from Amazon. They had like these Amazon stores that didn't have those like 5 years ago. They're competing with Walmart. They're competing with Target. But I don't think that Walmart and Target, and I don't really know, I don't know if Walmart and Target are so future visioned like an Amazon.
They're actually more future vision than you, especially, I think Walmart especially is doing
They got a vision of the future?
They're doing some pretty awesome things.
Word. Can you tell us like what do you see? Because you have the insight to know like what is gonna happen in 10 years. Like you said, is it gonna be robots? Is it gonna be this?
Look,
like
in 10 years, like you're you're gonna be able to like through robotics and AI, they're gonna know that like you're low on yogurts and they're gonna order it, and without you even realizing it,
It'll already be there.
it will actually be in your fridge once it's delivered and everything. I mean, I'm trying to like walk it through. It's like I believe we're gonna have flying taxis that like will be in the air. So like if I want to go to New York, instead of being like
Stuck in
40
traffic.
minutes stuck in an Uber, you have flying taxis in certain areas.
They'll have costs based on like height that you use.
And in LA in the Olympics in 28, they're gonna have flying taxis. So just so we're clear, we're not talking like
like hundreds of years, it's like right here.
yeah. So it's a world that's gonna be extremely exciting. You almost can't imagine. Like, look, if I told you at the iPhone launch in 2007 that you'd be able to watch movies on your phone, they'd say, man, you drank a lot or smoked something, but there's no. I'm just trying to give you a perspective. And that's the whole goal is like, and also for people not just to sit there being like, why me? You know, feel bad for me. Here are the tissues. No, it's like, this is a time of innovation that I think is unprecedented.
It is a special time. I think for me, what I see as being an artist, when I make art, I have no filter of like, well, will people like it or will they not like it? I don't really know, but I just do it anyways. Sometimes they don't like it. Sometimes they do like it. You know what I mean?
And that's a great thing. So it's like, look, and you just keep doing you because people love it.
Where